Hi, good morning. Today our group would like to present about the subject Human Resource Management for the subtopic Determinants of Direct Financial Composition. My name is Muhammad Ishraf bin Ismail.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Hakimi bin Hairudin.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ali Shazwan bin Muhammad Azhar.
Hi, my name is Safika Sina binti Amrullah.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Saina Mafidaus bin Satabuddin.
So, for the determinants of direct financial composition, there is the four parts, which is the organization, the labor market, the job, and the employee. So, for my part is the organization. The organization as a determinant of direct financial composition, which is manager tends to view financial composition as a both an expenses and an assets. It is an expenses in the same that it reflects the cost of labor. The next point is composition policies. Composition policy provides general guidelines for making composition decision. Employee may perceive their firm's composition policies as being fair and unbiased, or other may have different opinion. So the next is organization often establishes composition policies that determine whether it will be a pay leader, pay follower, or market rate. Pay leader is an organization that pay higher wages and salaries than competing firms. For pay follower, companies that choose to pay below the market rate, and for the market rate is the market going rate is average pay that the most employees provides for a similar job in a particular area or industry. Next one is organization level. The organizational level in which compensation decisions are made can also have an impact on pay. The next one is upper management often makes this decision to ensure consistency. The next one is ability to pay. There is a logic for using cost of living as a pay determinant. When the price rise over and pay does not, real pay is actually lowered. A pay increase must be roughly equivalent to the increase of living if a person is to maintain a previous level of real wages. So that's all from me. I pass for the next part to my friend.
So next is labor market. Labor market as a determinant of direct financial composition. Potential employees located within the geographic area from which employees are located constitute the labor market. Labor market for some jobs extend far beyond the location of a firm's operations. For the first point is composition. A composition survey is a means of obtaining data regarding what other firms are paying for specific jobs or job classes within a given labor market. And then is large organizations routinely conduct composition survey that typically provide the low, average, and high salaries for a given position. Next is cost of living. There is logic for using cost of living as a pay determinant. When price rise over time and pay does not, real pay is actually lowered. A pay increase must be roughly equivalent to the increased cost of living if a person is to maintain a previous level of real wage. Next is the economy. The economy definitely affects financial composition decisions. For example, a depressed low economy generally increase the labor supply, and this serves to lower the market rate. A booming growing economy on the other hand result in greater competition for workers and the price of labor is driven upward. Then is expediency. Managers in highly technical and specialized areas occasionally need to use non-traditional means to determine what constitutes competitive composition for scarce talent and niche position, and need real time information. And then is labor onions. Mandatory collective bargaining between management and an onion on wage hours are the terms and conditions of employment.
My part is job as a determinant of direct financial compensation. The individual, employee, and market forces are most prominent as wage criteria. These organizations pay for the value they attach to certain duties, responsibilities, and other job-related factors such as working conditions. Job analysis. The systematic approach to determine the skills and knowledge needed to perform the job. The value of the job normally depends on how you analyzing the job. The higher the skills and knowledge needed to perform the job, the higher value the job will be, or vice versa. Job evaluation. The process that determines the relative value of one job in relation to another. The basic purpose of job evaluation is to eliminate internal power inequities and then to develop a hierarchy of job value for creating a pay structure. It can be done through ranking method, classification factor, comparison, and point method.
So my point is the employee. Employee as a determinant of direct financial compensation. In addition to the organization, the labor market and the job factor related to employee are also essential in determining an individual compensation. These factors include a job performance, skill, competencies, seniority, experience, organization membership, potential political influence, luck, and salary comparison. So, for performance-based pay is governed by how well one performs. The job include merit pay, merit bonuses, and incentive pay. Next is skill-based pay, system that compensates. Next is skill-based pay, system that compensate employees for their job-related skill and knowledge, not for their job titles. Next is competency-based pay, compensation plan that reward employees for the capabilities they attain. Next point is seniority, length of time an employee has been associated with the company, division, department, or job. That's all from me. For the next point, I leave it to my friends. Thank you.
Today I want to talk about experience. Regardless of the nature of the task, experience has the potential for enhance a pupil ability to perform. Next, I want to talk about organization membership. Receive someone compensation component without regard to particular job they perform or their level of productivity. Receive them because they are member of the organization. Next, we go to the potential. Useless if it never realize many young employees are paid well because they have the potential to add future value. Used to attract talented young people to the firm. Next, we talk about political influence. Firms should absolutely try not to permit political influence to be a factor to deny its existence would be unrealistic. Natural for a manager to favor a friend or relative in granting a pay.
So that's all from us. Have a nice day and thank you.